Second page. I want you to treat me as a pupil at the trained stage, yeah?
Yeah.
I want you to look upon me as somebody who's got a test coming up in about 3 weeks' time, yeah?
Okay.
I have had all my lessons in a car exactly the same as this, so I'm familiar with the controls. And Fred, my instructor today, had intended to look at my pedestrian crossings and my use of signals by indicator.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
So trained.
You're trained, test in 3 weeks,
Yep.
pedestrian crossings,
Yep.
and use of signal by indicator only.
That's it.
Okay.
Now for this phase, you can call me Tony.
Okay. Hi there, Tony. I'm George. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry Fred can't be with us today, but I was talking to Fred last night on the phone.
Yep.
He was telling me you've got your test coming up in 3 weeks.
I have, yeah.
Is that correct? Okay. And he was, for this lesson today, he was going to go through pedestrian crossings with you.
Yeah.
And the use of signals by indicator only.
Yep.
Okay. Just a couple of questions for you, Tony, or a few questions. Can you tell me the two main different types of pedestrian crossings that you get?
Oh, controlled and uncontrolled.
Okay.
Isn't it?
An uncontrolled crossing, how would you identify an uncontrolled crossing?
You get beacons on the top of black and white posts.
Okay. Is there any road markings at all?
Yeah, you get the zigzag lines, don't you?
Okay. Do you know what the zigzag lines mean?
You can't park or you can't overtake.
That's correct. And the controlled crossings, can you tell me about the different types of controlled crossings that you get?
Yeah. Fred said it's not that important to remember the names, but I think they're Pelican and Puffin.
Yeah. Do you remember the main difference between the Pelican and the Puffin?
Yeah, one's got a flashing amber, one hasn't.
Okay, it's got a normal traffic light sequence.
Can I just take my coat off?
Yes, of course you can.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, Karen.
Yeah, no worries. With the Puffin one, does the Puffin one have the normal traffic light sequence or the flashing amber sequence?
Yeah, it's the one with the old style boxes.
Yeah. Okay. And with the Puffin one, does it do anything different with the pedestrians at all?
The Puffin one?
The Puffin one, yeah. That's got the newer boxes that have got the red light on them.
Oh yeah, they press a button and it's got cameras.
Yeah, so it senses if there's
Yeah.
pedestrians on the crossing. That's fine. So that's the two main pedestrian crossings that we'll see. Now, in terms of your signals, when's an appropriate time to put on a signal?
Not too early, not too late.
Okay. When might you put a signal on early?
If I was going faster.
Okay, and why do we do that?
To give people time to react.
Okay, and when might you put a signal on later than normal?
If there's a road beforehand.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Well, if you want to get yourself set up, Tony,
Yeah,
we'll get some practice in,
I
yeah?
want to get some practice. I've got this test coming up, haven't I?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
Okay, before we move off, Tony, can you tell me what you see in the middle
I
mirror
can
there?
square the whole back window.
Okay,
See all four corners, a bit of my head is straight and a bit of yours.
okay, and on your left mirror, please.
Can't see a lot. I can see down the pavement. I can see the front door handle in the bottom left-hand corner. I can see a little bit of sky. I can see them bins.
Okay, and on your right mirror, please.
Again, I can see the front door handle in the bottom left-hand corner, the road, horizon, and I can see the trees at the top.
Okay. Yeah, if you're ready, then we'll move on.
Oh. Turning left.
We'll turn left, please, Tony. When would you put the signal on?
At the appropriate time.
Okay, so is this an appropriate time?
Yeah, about now.
Could you put the signal on slightly earlier at all?
I normally do it about 7 car lengths away.
Okay. Do you think we were within 7 car lengths, or was it shorter than 7 car lengths? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Roundabout, we're going to turn right.
On the roundabout, we're going to turn right, please, Tony. If we could cancel that signal, please, Tony. It's a bit early, and that could have been confusing to the car coming out of the
now,
junction. Again, we've got that road there, so it's maybe slightly early, but we're past that now, so we'll keep that signal on. See, the vehicle behind us might have thought you were going to pull into that road there and try to go up the inside of you. And so why do you think it's important that we put the signal on at the right time?
I think you just told me the answer, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And what was the answer I gave you there?
The vehicle behind might have thought I was going to pull into that road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when I'm told everything. I don't have to think for a second, do I? Yeah, Fred never tells me anything. He makes me work. That's why I hate him.
Good timing with the signal coming off there. When we came off the roundabout there and you put your signal on, why did you put your signal on at that time?
Just seemed about the right time, really.
Yeah, and that was the right time there. We'd passed the last exit.
Put it on any earlier. People coming out of there might have thought I was going to turn in there.
Yeah.
Go straight on at the roundabout.
Yeah, we'll go straight on at the roundabout.
Second exit off that road.
Straight on at the roundabout. It's the second exit. It's only just the road opposite. You can see there. So as we get to, when we start coming across some pedestrian crossings, what's the first thing that you'll do when you see a pedestrian crossing? Controlled or uncontrolled?
Scan.
Okay. With there being a hazard, what's the first thing you do with your hazard routine, Tony?
Oh, check the mirrors.
Okay. What would it do with the speed at pedestrian crossings?
Slow down.
Yep. Slow down. So yeah, we slow down, and where do we look for the crossings?
Scan them.
Scan them, yeah. So you put a signal on for coming off here?
Shall I?
What do you think you should? Yeah.
Just get me to take the right hand lane up as truck come off here.
If you could take the right hand lane as we come off here, Tony. Thank you. Nice day. How are you feeling about your driving test?
Sorry?
How are you feeling about your driving test?
A bit nervous.
Yeah. Nerves are a good thing. Keep you on your toes. So as we look to the top of the hill there, can you see a pedestrian crossing at all?
See lights, yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do first is the hazard routine.
Yeah, check the mirrors.
And what do we do with our speed?
Slow right, yeah.
Maybe go slightly jogging pace, Tony. So we can...
It's good to be safe, isn't it?
It's good to be safe, but the car behind us here, that blue car, that got a bit close to us because we
Yeah,
slowed
but I
down.
thought you told me to slow right down.
That's maybe word that slightly different. What we should be doing is actually we should maintain the same speed that we're doing. We want a constant speed, but a constant safe speed. So we don't want to go through too fast. We want enough time to be able to effectively scan to check if there's anybody approaching
You gave me a funny hand signal there.
the person behind you.
Yeah.
Why do you think they did that?
I don't know. I think he might be giving it to you actually, not me.
Yeah, it was because we slowed right down there. So that caused them to have to slow down.
Yeah.
So as we look ahead, can we see a pedestrian crossing at all?
No, I can't see any pedestrian crossings. I see lights.
Lights. So when you see the lights, how could we then identify that as a pedestrian crossing?
Oh, you meant a pedestrian crossing. I thought you said, could I see any pedestrian crossings? I couldn't see any pedestrians standing there.
No.
And turning left at the roundabout.
I'm going to turn left to the roundabout, please.
Just pull straight out in front of me, look.
The signal that we had on, you may have thought you were actually turning left into that road there. So was that signal slightly early than it could have been?
I thought it was in good time.
Well, the car coming out there, I think he thought you were maybe pulling into the left, and that's why he then thought it was safe for him to go. So would it have been better to hang on to the signal slightly longer?
What do you mean,
Not hang on to. Would it have been better to have put the signal on slightly later there?
Could I have cancelled it afterwards?
Yeah, you could have cancelled it actually. What do you think the benefit would have been of cancelling it?
You probably wouldn't have pulled out in front of me. Roundabout turning left.
Roundabout we're going to turn left. So we cancel that signal, Tony. So we want to do it more appropriate time. So would you say now's more appropriate? In terms
Is
of
it?
car lengths? Yes.
Oh, about that distance.
About that distance, yeah. So we're given enough time for the cars behind us to
Yeah, so I'm not very good at counting car lengths, am I? But I can work a distance out.
You can work a distance out, yeah.
I can never tell how big a car is.
Yeah.
It's all different sizes.
Different
isn't it?
cars are different sizes, aren't they? So, but you can work out the distance, yeah. Looking ahead, Tony, can you see any pedestrian crossings up ahead there?
No.
If you look ahead, do we see any? Black and white poles?
I do, yeah.
With
Yeah.
Belisha beacons, yeah.
I do, yeah.
So what type of crossing's that?
Oh, is that an uncontrolled crossing?
Yeah. So what do we do first?
Check the mirror.
And what do we do with the speed?
Keep it the same.
Okay. And what else do we do as we drive through?
Scan.
Okay.
It's a long crossing, wasn't it?
That is a long crossing, but it's actually two different crossings. So again, we've got another crossing here.
Oh, yeah. Check the mirror. Scan.
We need to do that with that slightly earlier with the crossing. Why do you think we need to check the mirrors, do our speed and scan before the crossing, Tony?
No, how close vehicles are behind me.
Yeah. And why is it important to keep the speed safe and constant?
Well, you don't want to slow down too much, you overreact, don't you?
Yeah. So looking ahead, can you see a
Is that a crossing there in the middle of the road?
It is. Yeah. No, not that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
If we look beyond, though, can we see?
Oh,
crossing
yeah,
here?
yeah.
So what are we doing
Check
first?
the mirror.
Check the mirrors, please, Tony.
Alright.
Why is it important that we check that mirror?
I need to know how close that lorry is behind me, don't
Yeah.
I? If if I have to stop, I need to know he can stop.
Exactly. No, that island in the middle there, that's not a crossing, that's a safe haven for people to kind of to stop halfway through as they're crossing the road, so they can check their observations again and make sure it's safe for them to cross. Because pedestrians can cross anywhere; they don't need to cross at pedestrian crossings.
That, yeah. Fred calls it a martini advert.
A martini advert?
Yeah, anytime, any place, anywhere.
Well, that's a bit old school. I'm showing my age by remembering that slogan.
Sorry?
I'm showing my age by remembering that slogan. That was good with, there with the roundabout. You didn't put any signal on. Why did you not put any signal on?
Sorry?
Why did you not put any signal on?
Didn't think it was necessary.
Okay, as you came off the roundabout, would a signal have been helpful to anybody approaching?
I'll do it the next time. I didn't think it was necessary, but I will do it the next time.
If it's necessary next time, then you should do that. So if it was a mini roundabout as an example, would you put a signal on to come off there?
I thought it was a mini roundabout.
Was there room to manoeuvre like two cars round it at the same time?
No.
No?
Left of the roundabout.
So we're going to go left at this roundabout here, Tony. Okay, so if you could cancel that signal.
And left again.
And left again at this one.
And finish up in the right hand lane.
And finish up in the right hand lane, please, Tony.
And turning right at the lights.
And turning right to the lights. Would we put a signal on here, Tony?
No, it's a right turn only lane, no.
But could it benefit anybody that's any
No.
pedestrians?
Everybody can see the right arrow's lane, couldn't
No.
it? Am I right?
Not everyone can see that. So we've got pedestrian crossing up ahead, so what?
No, mirrors.
We're doing the speed.
Okay.
Okay, so is it safe to go?
Yeah. Since we're stuck here, I'm just going to nip into the cash machine there.
No, you can't do that, Tony.
Yeah, I need to pay you for the lesson.
That's fine. We can do that later. You can't park here because we're in the zigzag lines.
Can you not?
No, you can't park in the zigzag
Oh, I
lines.
thought you could park on the zigzag lines the other side of the crossing.
No, you can't park in them at all. If you were to park on them, it means that people can't see around you. So pedestrians wanting to cross might not be able to safely look. And also cars might have to then pass around your car.
Why is this car waiting for this bus when it's broken down?
Looking at it, I don't know.
Everybody's going round this now.
Yeah.
Right, now wrong, I'm going to go round this. Should have gone
It'd be helpful if she put a signal on there. Back and roll. Okay.
all routes.
If you follow the sign for all routes, please, Tony. Again, can we see a crossing up ahead?
Oh yeah.
So what do we do?
Check the mirror.
And the speed.
Yeah, I'll speed up a bit, yeah.
No, we need to keep the speed at a constant speed. Why is it?
No, I was, and then you said speed.
I did say speed, which would make it sound like speed up. But, your mirrors are good in checking there. Why is it important that we check the mirrors?
You need to know what's happening behind you, don't you?
Okay. Do you want to take responsibility for the mirrors on the pedestrian crossings?
Yeah, I think I've got that bit, yeah.
Okay. So as we look ahead again, can you identify a crossing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So this, what do we do with the speed again? Safe and constant. And why is that important?
In case they jog it onto the crossing
Okay.
and turning. Yeah, now go straight.
So we're going straight on. So again, can we identify a crossing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And the speed? What do we do with the speed?
Nothing. Just keep it the same.
That's it. And why is it safe? Why is it important that we do that?
So I don't overreact, but I'm not going to speed up.
Brilliant. And that was nicely handled with the speed on that crossing there, Tony. Well done. Would you like to take responsibility for that?
For what?
For the speed of approach on the pedestrian
right,
crosses.
The road naturally bears around to the left, to the right.
The road naturally goes to the right, so you just follow that, Tony, please.
You wouldn't need to indicate for a bend, would you?
No, you wouldn't need to indicate. Do you think you would need to indicate for that?
No.
And what can you see halfway up the hill there, Tony?
Oh yeah, a crossing.
Okay.
Scanning.
Where do we scan?
Where do I scan?
Yeah, where do you scan?
Either side of the crossing.
Okay. And why is it important that we do that, Tony?
Sorry?
Why is it important that we scan?
So see if any pedestrians coming onto the crossing.
Yeah, that's good. So as we're passing these parked cars here, do you think you would ever put a signal on to show that you're going past them?
Sometimes, yeah.
When do you think you would do that?
Yeah, I'll do it now to come back in.
Okay. If you did that, if a car behind us, what might they think that you're doing?
Moving back in after passing the parked vehicle.
Could they maybe think you're going to pull over and park?
Sorry?
Could they maybe think you're going to pull over and park? And to the same, if you put a right signal on, what might a car behind us think that you're doing?
Moving around the parked car.
Or could they maybe think you're going to park on the opposite side of the road?
Oh.
Or maybe pull into a driveway?
So how do I let them know what I'm doing?
You use the position of your vehicle in the road.
And we're going to turn right.
We're going to turn right, please, Tony. That's good timing with the signal there. Well done. So why would it be important that we wouldn't put a signal on to as we were pulling in, just as we were discussing driving up the road there?
Confuse people. Turning left.
Right, turn left, please, Tony. That was good timing with the signal there, Tony.
Yeah, I think I've worked that out in my mind.
Yeah. Would you like to take the responsibility for the timing with the signals?
You reckon I should?
Yes, I think you should.
Yeah. Suppose I'd have to do it on my own on the test, wouldn't I?
Yes, you will. Without me over-instructing you. Sorry.
End right.
At the end of the road, turn right, please, Tony. Good mirror work on approach there. Well done.
And turning left.
And turning left, please, Tony. If we don't beckon across, Tony.
They're my next door neighbours.
Even if they're your next door neighbours. Fortunately, they didn't see the signal, because beckoning is a form of signal. It's important that we don't do that.
Left.
And turn left, please, Tony. If we beckon somebody to cross the road, we are then taking responsibility for them crossing the road.
And turning right.
Turn right, please, Tony. So why do you think we shouldn't beckon anybody across the road, even if it's your neighbour?
Yeah, I suppose they might not look the opposite way.
Yeah.
Turning right.
Turn right, please, Tony.
And turning right.
And turn right, please, Tony.
And if you get me to stop on the left, please.
And if you just pull over in the left, please, Tony.
Don't worry, if anybody needs to get into the drive, so we'll move, yeah?
Yes.
How'd I do?
I think you did very well.
Yeah?
On the pedestrian crossings, I got the responsibility over to you. And we got the timing of the signals as well. You were able to judge the distance, identifying the crossings well, and doing your mirrors. And your speed, we got the speed appropriate for them as well, and the scanning. How do you think you did?
Okay, relax.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure, we're still.
Yes, the one.
Just taking the two phases. How do you think the first phase went? The crossroads. Begins with a C.
It ends with a RAP.
P.
It was
Yeah.
a RA in the middle. Yeah,
It was rubbish, wasn't it?
it was
Absolutely rubbish, yeah?
all over the shop.
Yeah, you said you just watched the video I done the other day.
Yeah,
You made the same mirrors, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah? Would I have known what mirrors to use?
If you've done,
No, just answer my question. Would I have known what mirrors to use?
yes.
So why did you go down the road of telling what mirrors to use instead of asking?
That's over instructing. Yeah. I
It's
should
not a
act-
matter of over-instructing. It's a matter of you're running out of time.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Yeah, you need to watch this back and you need to see where you went wrong on crossroads because it's absolutely abysmal, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, second phase. You just about scraped the pass.
Okay.
Yeah? And the reason why you just about scraped the pass is when you watch the video back again, you need to watch your level of instruction.
Is it too much?
Sorry?
Is it too much?
Well, all I'm going to say to you is watch it back again, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? You're meant to be trying to get inside my head and find out what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this gives the impression you couldn't be arsed to.
Yeah.
You just bloody gave me the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then you kind of hinted at a question afterwards. Well, there wasn't much point in me answering because you've already just given me the answer already.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your level of instruction? You just about scraped the floor there, and that's a subject that we've done many, many times, isn't it?
Yeah.
But your crossroads was definitely not a pass.
No. I didn't think it was.
No.
I didn't think it was.
It was a very low 3, yeah?
Yeah.
You weren't coming back at me. You weren't filling in the blanks on a lot of things about why I shouldn't be doing it. But then you never came back at me again and said to me, and where are you going to keep the wheel this time?
Yeah.
You know, and hence that's why the error's returned, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch you back and, yeah, I know being on a mock test is pressure, but it's good.
Yeah, but
It's
no,
good
no,
for-
it's good. No, it's good. Yeah. Actually, this morning, the first time you said a mock test, I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, and I can even think now. I even know when the error reoccurred, and it was when that brown van pulled out. That was when you put the error straight back in. Yeah. I will watch that one back. Thank you.
Alright, I'll get it up post.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll do better on the next one.
Yes, I will.
Won't you?
Yes, I will. Obviously.
Obviously.